I'm gonna shut up now.
No, you're not, because you have to voice the producer. I can't do both. Producer, I'm here. I heard the news. You're finally gonna start managing me. I have been waiting for this.
I had no idea you were looking forward to working with me so much. Though, come to think of it, back when you and I first met...
Lotta Bregathan! Hey! Anybody home? Future top idol Gunna Hibiki is Future top idol Gunna Hibiki is gracing you with her presence.
Oh, good, you made it. We've been expecting you. Welcome to the training camp. Allow me to introduce
Who's this guy? I get the feeling he's not just another faceless background character. I got it. You may be pretending to be ordinary hotel staff, but your true identity is...
I'm not trying to pretend to be anything, really. I'm the new producer that 765 Production just hired.
Come on! Why'd you have to go and say it ahead of me? I was about to be all cool and guessing right and stuff.
Sorry, but yes, it's just as you suspected, I guess. Nice to meet you, Ganaha-san. I look forward to working with you.
Ganaha-san? Ugh, that sounds standoffish. Come on, we both work for the same agency now, so we're practically friends already, right?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be unfair to call us colleagues, at least, but...
Don't feel like you have to be overly polite for my sake. Just call me Hibiki. In return, I'll go ahead and call you Peabody.
Please don't. Anyway, why don't you come inside, Hibiki? That's pretty much how it went, right? For a second I was in danger of you calling me like one of your pets. Incidentally, that is the exchange that made me feel like there's value in translating her pet names into English, because that particular exchange doesn't make sense if you, well, it loses its impact if you just... Because he's comparing the, he's comparing what she nicknamed him to one of her pets, and that joke doesn't work in Japanese, so it's kind of like you have to translate either both or none of them, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm digressing. This is a thing says this is amazing, by the way. Anyway, Hibiki, I'd like for us to come up with a management policy for you. What sort of growth are you looking to achieve at this training camp?
Growth? A picture of perfection herself has no need to grow. I'm already a great dancer and singer and a great cook, and I have tons of cute animal friends. All I have to do is a little bit of field work and I'll be a top idol in no time. There's absolutely nothing for me to be afraid of. What was that noise? An earthquake? A typhoon? Did a tree fall down in the forest where we could hear it?
No, Hibiki, I'm pretty sure that was just a cat. Sometimes we get stray cats that like to climb up on the roof, and they make a surprising amount of noise when they jump down onto the veranda. I see they're as lively as ever.
Oh, okay. Just a cat. That startled me. I thought Okinawa had some amazing wildlife, but I guess you can't take the mainland lightly either.
For as highly as she speaks of herself, that was quite an outburst. I wonder what would happen if I did this. Uh-oh, watch your feet, Hibiki. I think you're stepping in something. Looks like your dog might have gone and, well...
Huh? My dog did. Cutie pup, why'd you have to go and go to the bathroom here? I thought we'd been over this. Producer? I don't think I'm stepping in anything.
Sorry, I was kidding. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction that'd get out of you, but looks like I was right. Hibiki, are you perhaps the type who's not very good at keeping her cool when these things happen?
Yeah, I guess you could say that happens from time to time. Damn, you're scary sharp. Okay, so maybe the one thing that's not so perfect about me is my tendency to get all panicky right away. Especially when, like, Almy or Mommy play pranks on me. Guess we're gonna have to do something about that after all, or they'll probably hold me back from becoming the best idol I can be, huh?
Well, then, it looks like we have your overall goal for the training camp. We're going to help you keep at least some composure. It'll be an important skill for your career.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I couldn't ask for more. But what should I do in order to learn to chill out better?
Well, being surrounded by all this nature out here, there's probably a number of exercises you could do to practice staying calm. What about finding some place with really strong winds and just standing there letting it blow in your face?
Yeah, I could see how that could work really well. There I'd be, standing fast against the raging wind, not even budging an inch. Yeah, as soon as I can pull that off, then I'll be ready to become a top idol. An rad na gaba draga mo dahain.
Alright. Somehow or another, I guess we came up with a good ideal for you to work towards. Well then, Hibiki, starting today, we'll be working together as producer and idol to help you learn to keep your cool. And then someday, as a top idol, you'll be able to carry yourself with the kind of dignity and grace that'll make everyone respect you.
Yeah, got it. Just watch me. I'm gonna graduate from the girl with no chill everyone wants to prank to the idol with no weakness everyone wants to be.
An idol leads by example, and strength of heart goes a long way in that regard. If I have my way, Hibiki's heart is going to come out of this training camp completely unflappable.
Was that all the Okinawanisms, or did I miss one?
Nope, that was all of them. There's just two in the first scene. I told you they don't come up very much.
There's a lot more of them in two.
Yeah, that'd be a pain to write. With Hibiki now an official rookie idol, I had wanted to find her and congratulate her again, but she wasn't anywhere to be found at the camp building. I really didn't think I was right, but the thought occurred to me to look for her up the mountain out back anyway. Wouldn't you know it, there she is. Hey! Hibiki!
Producer, do you mind not talking to me right now? You're gonna throw off me vibe.
Your vibe? What on earth are you doing?
Meditating, what's it look like? I'm strengthening my mind to keep it from being rattled by anything. If I was able to score that high on my rank up live, then there's no way I can't do this. I must become one with Mother Nature.
She sure is concentrating hard. She practically looks like a different person now. Is this all because she ranked up?
Sada, Andagi, Bonnets, Tommy, Fluffy Waffy. No!
Or not, and she's just fighting desperately to keep her imagination in check.
This is it. I can feel it. I've finally done it. So this is what they call emptying your mind.
I wonder about that. If she really has emptied her mind, then she wouldn't get distracted by anything I said to her. Let's find out. Oh! Hello, bird.
Ah! A bird! Where? I want to feed it! Oh, birds are so cute!
Oh, hey, here come the rest of the girls.
Hey! I'm over here, girls! Let's all have a picnic together!
I'm kidding, Hibiki. Incidentally, what happened to that empty mind of yours?
Yeah! Ah! You tricked me! That was mean, producer! And just when I thought I'd finally caught a taste of emptiness!
I wasn't aware emptiness had a flavor.
Yeah, I guess when you say it like that, maybe not. But still, I should be a lot better at holding on to my composure now. Not like before, where I over-exaggerated every little thing. Like, even if you tried to mess with me right now, producer, I'd be just fine.
Mess with you? You mean like if I poked at you or something while you were trying to meditate? You really wouldn't fuss about it?
You got it. Hey, come on and give me your best shot. I'll show you just how much punishment I can take now.
No, that's more like a... I can think of a few places I could touch her to immediately refute her point, but maybe I should go easy on her, let her win and build up self-confidence.
Oh boy, here we go. that tickles! Come on, tough it out. You can do it, Hibiki!
Is that the best you can do, Hibiki? Because on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of taking punishment, I'd rate this about an Azusa.
Sorry.
She is the one who said she's not very good at taking punishment.
I did it. I held out. Now that's the true power of a rookie idol. So yeah, compared to before, I've become pretty dignified, huh, producer? Better hold on tight though, because I'm just getting started.
Okay then. I think we better start heading back soon, though. At higher altitudes like this, the sky gets darker faster when the sun sets. If we're not careful, it could end up getting too dark to see before we know it.
Too dark to see? Ah! That'd be terrible. We gotta hurry, producer. Let's show the way down the mountain. Ah!
Well, that was a very frantic, panicky reaction. Oh well, she did only just become a rookie idol after all. No need to write her off for not having more than rookie composure at this point.
Considering how loud she is, I think it's a good thing we made Hibiki Scottish. That is a jab at my own culture.
Well, Hibiki's been making substantial progress lately, capping off with a rank up today. Maybe I can afford to actually relax with a long bath once in a while.
You want to use the bath too, producer? I was just about to go in myself. Only thing to do then. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, that's okay. I have no reason to go in ahead of you if we showed up at the same time. You're the one who put in the effort to pass your rank up live today, after all.
But you had to put in just as much work to manage me, so that doesn't seem fair. Come on, let's just do it. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
That she's charging up her rock, paper, scissors. You know how they...
Oh. Rock, paper, scissors! Hold. I shall take it upon myself to arbitrate this dispute. Foment not the seeds of unrest amongst yourselves, for your quarrel is without consequence. I read that wrong.
Oh, hi, Takane. What do you mean without consequence? Wait, did you just come out of the bath?
Indeed, for I too did see fit to avail myself of the bathing facilities. However, wonder of wonders, they are without running water at present. Without running water? Ah! You mean the bath is broken? Did you try hitting the faucet to fix it, Takane?
It's not an old TV or anything, Hibiki. It's
Countless times did I attempt to ameliorate the issue with a strike of my palm, but my efforts were in vain.
One of these days I'm gonna learn to think like you girls.
What do we do now? The only guy who knows how to fix it is the custodian who lives all the way down the mountain. But it's already after hours.
Which means he probably wouldn't pick up the phone either. I bet I could still take the van over there myself and get a hold of him, though.
Speaking of the van, it is currently in the employ of Ritsuko, as our colleagues in the field require transport.
Oh,
Sam,
man.
stop. Cat, go away.
Oh, man. Looks like we might all have to go without baths tonight. I just really don't want to make you girls especially have to do that, though. As idols, your appearance is paramount.
Oh, Oh, and this is actually a pretty serious problem, isn't it? Alright, guess I'll just run all the way to the custodian's place.
I really can't recommend that, Hibiki. It's farther away than you might think. Plus, it's already this dark outside.
Do you know who you're talking to, producer? I'm a ranked idol now. A little mountain jug like that. A little mountain jug like this is nothing I can't beat. Don't you worry about a thing, Tuckany. Just sit tight and let me take care of it. Be right back.
Hibiki, wait! And she's gone. She always has to rush straight into these things without thinking.
So she does. However, she is one upon whom we can rely.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Litsuko has her phone. I could just ask her to stop by the custodians on her way back.
Heavens! Verily, the possibility does exist. That being said...
Yeah, I didn't think fast enough. Hibiki's bound to be out of sight already.
So it would appear. What can we do now but place our faith in her and await her return? I'm back! Hey, I woke up the custodian guy and brought him back with me. He's looking at the water heater for us right now.
Holy... How did you manage to cover that much distance so quickly?
Don't believe it. You of all people should know how much time I spend training my body around here. Better not take my prowess so lightly. Prowess sufficient enough that even an automobile would be forced to yield to her, it would seem, as Litsuko has yet to return. Woohoo! It's finally fixed. Now we can take our baths.
Thank goodness. You really saved our necks, Hibiki. Without any public baths out here in the countryside, our own facilities are kind of a lifeline.
And for rendering such distinguished services, I deem it fair to name Hibiki as the grand MVP of the day. Would you accept the honor of entering the bath facility first? Don't worry about me, Tokane. You were here before any of us in the first place. You go ahead. Nay, I am compelled to defer to you. I am telling you to go ahead!
Oh my god, girls, stop fighting over who gets to be more polite. In the words of Takane, why don't I take it upon myself to arbitrate this dispute? Would both of you mind getting in together with each other? We don't exactly have the luxury of time tonight, after all.
Oh, good idea. Come on, Tokane. Want me to wash your hair for you? I'd love to get my hands on those gorgeous silver locks. I see. So that option presents itself as well. Very well, then. Though if I might humbly request that you be gentle with the locks, Hibiki, by your leave, producer.
I was wondering whether you two would get embarrassed about bathing together. Looks like this was the best choice.
Ah, that felt great. I feel so much better. But, sorry, producer. I guess I ran off in a panic again. I'm trying to remember that I have to keep my cool. Really. But whenever there's a problem like this, my blood just gets pumping and...
Don't worry about it today, Hibiki. It's thanks to you that everyone will still be able to bathe tonight. So thank you. Maybe you did rush off in a panic again, but it's the reason why you did it that demonstrates your growth as an idol. And that was your consideration for all your friends.
Really? So I am still growing properly then? well, I kind of figured that out myself, I guess. Just you watch. I'm gonna keep on becoming even more flawless, and I'm gonna work even harder to keep everybody happy.
I felt something promising in that embarrassed giggle of hers. She is still just as impulsive as ever, but maybe, instead of suppressing it, maybe we can help her learn to focus it more constructively.
Woohoo! I finally made it all the way to rank C, and now we get to have a great big beach party with everybody to celebrate.
Just like she said, I decided to take her out to the beach to congratulate her on her rank up. Although, when Hibiki says everybody, what she means is...
Ah! Cutie Pop! If you shake yourself like that right after swimming, you're gonna get water everywhere. And you, Patty, Don't think I don't see him making those hungry eyes at the seagulls. Quit it.
The animals. This is unbelievable. Did you bring all of your pets here, Hibiki?
My fans all got to be entertained at my show just now, so I'd feel bad if I didn't give my babies a chance to come out and play too. There's Crocobaby digging into the sand over there, and I see Catluck is still eating the fish we gave him, and Meister is, I don't see Meister around anywhere. Where did he get off to? Hey! Meister! Producer, if you see my hamster anywhere, we have... Then what? I read that wrong. Producer, did you see my hamster anywhere? We don't have a sunflower patch around here, so I have no idea where he would have gone. That was a terrible squeak. I can't make hamster noises.
I can't. Hibiki, did you just hear something like a squeak from far away? Look there! Out on the water, where those tiny splashes are coming from. Isn't that Meister?
Yeah! No way it is! What's he doing out so far?
Must have gotten carried off by the current. And if we don't do something, he'll be swept even further away.
I can do it. I'll just swim out there and save him. Hold on, Meister, I'm coming! No, Cutie Pup! You gotta come with! Producer, hold her for me!
I will! Stay, Cutie Pup. I understand how you feel, but we need to be patient and stay out of Hibiki's way. Hibiki! Don't try to fight against the current! Once you've got Meister, swim sideways and hit the beach at an angle!
Meister, I'm so glad, Meister.
yeah. The thing about Meister, Hibiki's Japanese name for the hamster, Hamzo, is basically made up half the word for hamster and then the kanji that denotes possession or ownership. So from there, Meister is a pretty logical conclusion. My hamster.
My hamster.
Meister. That was amazing, Hibiki! I can't believe you covered all that distance all at once! Oh, I guess you are a rank C idol now.
It's thanks to you, producer. Your advice to swim sideways against the current made sure my stamina didn't give out too soon. Come on, Meister, you say thank you to producer too. And be more careful from now on, alright?
I guess that was a thank you?
Looks like I've still got a long way to go though, huh, producer? I promised I'd learn to carry myself with more dignity as an idol, but...
More self-reproach.
Looks like I've still got a long way to go though, huh, producer? I promised I'd learn to carry myself with more dignity as an idol, but... That was just as panicky as I've ever been just now. If it keeps going on like this, I might never be ready for the extreme life no matter how long we train.
Panicky. Hibiki, I've been wondering about this for a while, but is it necessarily entirely a bad thing that you're not the type to keep your cool?
Hasn't it? I mean, I thought that's how all top idols were. Always carrying themselves all composed with perfect control over their emotions all the time.
Well, I don't know for sure about everyone else, but you, Hibiki, you have something that sets you apart from just plain recklessness. That's what I think. Think about the last couple times this has happened. You might call it rushing off in a panic, but couldn't it also be called being quick on your feet? Whenever anything bad happens, you're always the first one to throw yourself into fixing it, faster than anyone else can even think. And I think it's becoming more and more apparent just how much of a good thing that can be. Just now, when Meister was in danger, you didn't even think about the danger to yourself. You just jumped right in to save him. that immediate response might have made all the difference.
So you're saying I should think of myself as quick on my feet instead of not being able to keep my cool? Huh, I never would have thought of it that way before. Does that mean it's really not a bad thing for me to get all panicky?
Well, it can still have its downsides, make no mistake, but what we should have considered before that we didn't is that there are ways to put that trait to positive use. And if we can recognize that, we can work and if we recognize that, we can work on strengthening and focusing it.
Producer! Okay, got it. In other words, whenever anything happens, I'm the one who can rush right in to save everyone and make everyone happy again. What a discovery. Far from holding me back, getting all panicky all the time is the very thing that makes me top idol material, right?
Right, though I think we might be able to find a better word for this particular trait of yours than panicky. Yes, high energy. That's how I envision you right now, I think. Bursting with abundant energy to solve problems.
High energy. Yeah, I think that sounds like me quite a bit. Alright, then I'm gonna carry myself as the ultimate high energy idol. Thank you, producer.
Yeah, fade to black.
Oh, crap. I wasn't expecting the fade to black.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so unfortunately since you can make just about anything into a sound effect in Japanese, but not English, the kibi kibi joke turned out to be completely untranslatable. But high energy still is something she'd agree sounds like her, right?
Yeah.
And fortunately, kibi kibi means roughly the same thing in Japanese.
Thank you, producer. That's thanks to you teaching me that my weak point isn't all that weak and can be used for good. I feel a lot better about myself now. And to show our gratitude, we're all going to play with you lots and lots today. Everyone, assemble! Oh, God.
And so Hibiki and her animals all piled on top of me, and we had a great big wrestling match. Today's conversation settled it, though. Her energy shouldn't be suppressed, it should be focused. And that's what we're going to help her learn to do. Welcome, Travis.
Hi, Travis. Oh, God.
I don't think she does have a rooster. It just seemed like a good random sound effect to insert in there.
She has a crocodile.
Crocodiles don't really make sounds. Except maybe chomping on things.
And rolling around.
The instant we started working to put her impulsiveness to constructive use, Hibiki rapidly transformed into a splendid idol. Though it also had certain other positive effects on her life at the camp.
Hibiki! I think someone left a pot boiling over into the I think someone left a pot boiling over in the kitchen for too long. On the kitchen. Okay, I'm on it. Don't worry. It wasn't even all that hot yet. Also, I took the chance to wash some bowls and bring back some sweet potatoes. Here, have some. That. Yeah, thanks. They look deliciousness.
She's disappointed, so she's trailing off into mumbles.
They look delicious. Hibiki, it just started raining and we're all going to be in huge trouble unless someone finishes the laundry quick. I already finished that and brought it in a long time ago. I left yours with the rest of your stuff, Mommy. Did you remember to fold it properly like I showed you? Ah! Yeah, I'll go take care of the doing it.
Well, what goes around comes around.
Nii-chan! Hibiki won't go along with us anymore lately. How come we're the ones getting worn out by our own pranks? She's supposed to fall flat on our face from running around so much. Now we're the ones falling flat on our faces. It's really interesting, producer. Before I was just plain panicky, but when I actually focus on trying to be even more panicky, I turn out just fine.
Looks like we were right then. Making the most of your impulsiveness was a shorter path to victory than suppressing it. You felt the difference at our shows too, haven't you?
Uh-huh. Thanks to that, I have learned to pick up on what the fans want to see and act on it right away. At last, there's nothing I can't do. And I've built up a lot more stamina too. Even after all that, I'm not even sweating a tiny bit right now. Cool as a cucumber. Ah, you're kidding!
Even after all that running around, huh? That is pretty hard to believe.
Don't believe it. Then go ahead and touch me. Come on, anywhere you want. I guarantee you won't feel a single drop.
All right. If you insist, I guess I'll take you up on the offer to make sure. You're right. You're a little warm, of course, but like you said, not a drop of sweat.
Right? Although, you still kinda tickle a little bit, producer. I'm probably making a face like Catlook does when I scratch his neck. But I wasn't kidding when I said I'm not even sweating, right?
Yep, you made a believer out of me.
So, producer, since I've gotten so used to moving around so much, don't you think I'm just about ready for the ultimate challenge? I lost my place. The number one goal of the training camp, the extreme life.
Yeah, I guess the time is just about right. At your current level, it definitely wouldn't be impossible. Thanks to your constant, diligent efforts out here in the countryside.
Nah. Of course, it's all thanks to you managing me so well, producer. So, I'll definitely take I'll definitely take us the rest of the way. All the way to the final stage where I'll give you the ultimate performance you always wanted from me. Yeah! Best to do these things while you're still young, as they say. Hey, Hibiki, can you take us girlies up to the extreme, too? Yeah! All three of us can have an extreme over. Come on, you can do that for your fellow idols, can't ya? An extreme over, huh? Sure, I don't mind, but it's not gonna be at my extreme life. I'm taking you two with me for an extreme lesson. Oh man, this'll be great. We're gonna stay up all night.
That's amazing. She played the twins like a violin just by keeping her cool in the face of their antics. And with no less energy. So nice to see such a profound result from our time together.
Way to show the twins who's boss, Hibiki.
Well, that's one goal down. And so, with the curtains fallen over a flawless Extreme Live Extreme Clear for Hibiki.
How do you like that? I did it! I finally did it, producer!
Yes, you did, Hibiki. What an
Wait, when did you get that outfit?
Just now.
Like, you downloaded the outfit?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the song with it?
No.
Oh, the song's really, really pretty. Alright.
I had some money left over after buying Summer Lesson.
So cute.
Yes, you did, Hibiki. What an incredible show. The perfect culmination of our journey together, I'd say.
Yeah. Before, all I ever did was let myself get dragged all over the place by everyone and everything around me. But this time it was different. I was the one who worked the fans up into a frenzy and got them to go along with me. And instead of pranking them, I did it. Instead of pranking them, I did it.
Sorry to let them.
Oh. And instead of pranking them, I did it to let them enjoy themselves. Oh man, I'm so satisfied.
I saw. You created a whirlwind of positive energy that sucked in the entire crowd and absolutely dominated the Extreme Live.
So what do you think, producer? Am I amazing? Huh? Did I make it far enough to get a passing grade from you?
Of course, Hibiki. The girl standing in front of me is undisputably an extreme idol.
I'm not the way I was when we met anymore, right? I really am the picture of perfection now, right?
Yes, we addressed exactly what we wanted to. You'll never find another idol as graceful or dignified as you. I'm sure of it.
I know, right? There's no other idol in the whole world as respected and professionally perfect as me. There's not, so...
Repeat exclamation. There's not.
There's not. So, that's why...
Hibiki! What's the matter? What are you doing crying now? Crying now of all times?
It's not like I'm crying because I wanna. I just started to remember everything and... And after knocking my ultimate show out of the park too. How disgraceful is that?
Oh well. At least you held on to your dignity until you were off the stage. Come on, Hibiki, look at me. Let me dry your face. Well, I wiped off what I could, but don't think I got a lot.
It's okay, though. I'm good. I won't cry anymore now. Alright, I'm all better now. I'll be fine, producer, so go ahead and scold me.
Scold you? What are you talking about?
I ended up not being able to make it all the way to the end of the day without crying, which means there's still weakness in my heart. I can't keep growing as an idol at this rate. But I'm not done yet. I want to keep getting more amazing, so...
Oh, I get it now. So you want me to lay into you and tell you where you went wrong, is that it? Well, let me see. You've mastered putting your impulsive energy to productive use. I just don't think you're used to keeping your emotions under control yet.
Yeah, I understand. I can get behind that criticism.
Having to perform under that much pressure must have taken its toll on you afterward. But from now on, we'll help you learn to keep up that smile of yours all the way to the end.
Yeah, you're right. I've made a lot of progress, but I'm still only halfway there.
Yes, but even halfway there, I'm still proud of you. You've worked so hard to make it this far. Congratulations, Hibiki. From me, from the president, from the girls, and all of your fans. We all love you.
Ah! Why are you gonna go and say something like that now? You're gonna make me cry again. Well, what are you, producer, an idiot? Yeah, you must be. Even though I'm the biggest idiot of all.
Come on, Hibiki, please don't cry. For my sake.
Just you watch, producer. I'm gonna keep getting better and better, and one of these days, I'll be able to stand here after a major show and not cry.
Unable to contain the emotions that poured forth after clearing her ultimate challenge, Hibiki cried and cried. But it's all right. Those tears are the kind that could only come from an extreme idol who gave it her all. Congratulations, Hibiki. Let those tears carry you to an even better and brighter future.